month she had to make that mistake. You know, there's 57 counts of forgery here. So going back 5 years, that's 60 months. So I think there was only 3 months out of this entire time frame when she chose not to do it. And especially, you know, when these cases have become all too common. You know, I think this is the third or the fourth individual in this small jurisdiction alone where we've had a situation like this. So, I know I don't speak for the city of Shelton. I don't know if anybody is here who wishes to speak on behalf of the city of Shelton today. They haven't approached me yet this morning. But I know that as far as the government of the city of Shelton, they're looking for their restitution. Luckily for them, they were able to have, according to the PSI, reimbursement from their insurance company of $500,000. But it looks like the total loss to the taxpayers at this point is $230,725. But it's just something that, you know, I don't care what is on a piece of paper. No one's going to know what was going on in her head at the time that this happened. No one's going to know where all of this money went. But when looking at what I think the citizens of Shelton, the citizens of the state of Connecticut, what they rightly expect from their government, this defendant needs to be punished, and punished severely. And I think she is today within the parameters of this sentence. Whatever Your Honor imposes, I think for an individual such as this, it's going to be a heavy penalty, whether it's at the top or the bottom of the range. But it's something that I think that the people of this state, the people of this town, they deserve better from their public servants. They deserve to have honest government. And as we've said many times when other individuals who are government employees have stood before Your Honor and other judges of this state for sentencing, it's something that makes us all look bad. Because what you can never take back after these types of incidents occur and they're published in the media and these individuals are prosecuted and there's members of the media covering it, is that whenever anybody else watches television, watches the news, reads the newspaper, they cast the light of doubt about their government on everybody else. Every member of the staff of this courtroom right now is a public employee. And everybody gets treated a little differently after cases like this, because just members of the public, all those hardworking people that I just talked about, who are paying their taxes, assume that everybody is like this, or a lot of us are like this, when it's really not the case. That most people who work in government are trying to do the right thing, are trying to do the best they can for the people of the state of Connecticut, and at the same time do the best that they can for their families. And you know, that's what makes me always scratch my head about individuals such as Ms. Scanlon, who are otherwise fine people, it seems, but yet let greed get the best of them. Because that's really what this is. You know, I can't see any other explanation other than greed. You know, she didn't have to steal. She could have gone out and gotten, if she wanted to, like plenty of other people, like I have to do, go out and get a second job if you want to help support your family, if you want to have your kids have the best things. Go out and try and do something else. Other than every single day try and figure out a scheme where you can steal 10 grand from the taxpayers of the city in order to provide for your family. So, you know, I know that the agreement here is 15 after 7. I think something towards the higher end of that spectrum would be appropriate based on what others similarly situated have been punished, have gotten in similar situations. You know, the amount that she's stolen, it seems, is at the higher end of the spectrum of other individuals who've been prosecuted for this offense. You know, that she was allowed to steal this much money is something that, again, causes me to scratch my head. But because she wasn't caught doesn't mitigate for her, is what I think I'm saying. You know, she probably should have been caught a lot sooner. But she wasn't. She was allowed to continue to do this. But again, what does that say about her? That she was able to get away with it for so long, and she didn't just quit while she was ahead, and probably never would have been found out. It's a serious situation. It's a violation of the public trust. I think that there is a strong deterrent effect to a serious sentence in this matter, because, you know, others similarly situated are looking at what happens here. So, for all of those reasons, Your Honor, I think that she will be punished, and I just think that she should be punished towards the higher end of the spectrum as far as the sentencing recommendation. I don't know if there's anybody from the city of Shelton who wishes to speak. No one has presented themselves. So if there is no one, then I would conclude the state's remarks. Thank you.